Hi guys, Retro Django here. Welcome back to another pinball video. In this video, we're gonna talk about top 5 pinball entertainment videos, podcast, YouTube, live, everything in one. Top 5 2021, what I do enjoy, what I do recommend if you like pinball machines, everything pinball, okay? So, what pinball content I enjoy in 2021. The first one I want to start out with, number 1, is SDTM. Straight down the middle is the best pinball YouTube show ever. I do pinball content, I review pinball machines, and if a guy like me tells you that another YouTube channel is better or the best, then you have to check it out. Okay, straight down the middle, SDTM with Zach Meny and Greg Bone. They're fun, they're a great couple. Zach are into new Stern machines, he's into bling, he's into topper, he's into mods, he's into all that expensive bling bling stuff that we all love. And Greg, he's into a bit cheaper pins, like his beloved Data East Lethal Weapon 3 and games like Williams Johnny Mnemonic. Greg is a guy that finds beauty in cheaper pins, which is great. It just works good. If it was a single show, or what you want to call it, then it won't be as good as what we have now. They're great together, great reviews, the video quality, editing quality, effects, I think it's done by Zach Meny, and I'm telling you, it's good. It's really good. So go in and check out straight down the middle, and subscribe. So much great stuff there. Number two is something that I have began to enjoy about earlier this year. Podcast. I always said podcast is only for ugly people that hides behind the microphone. Yeah, but number 2, TPN. Now listen to this, the Pinball Network, and that's only because Zach Meny makes podcast shows there. I listened to a couple of his pinball shows where he was alone, and it was great shows. Sometimes there are others that are included. I tried to listen the first 5 minutes, it didn't catch my interest, so no, only the ones with Zach. But sometimes, unfortunately, Zach makes these podcasts with others, and my problem is I don't follow them. So if you don't follow them, then you can experience that they will sometimes talk about stuff you will have hard time following if you don't listen to their shows all the time. So sometimes I'm like, what are they talking about? Why aren't they talking about pinball? But that can happen, but give it a chance, maybe you'll enjoy it. But the shows where Zach is alone, he does a great job. So fully recommended. TPN with Zach Meny. Alright, number 3. Now these are just set up no, I like them all. Okay, so this is the third one. Okay, third one. My man, Cary Hardy on YouTube. You know what? I just like that guy. Hey, Cary, thank you for sharing my videos, my friend. But I just want to say thank you. I just like that guy. He restores pinball machines, and he does it really well. And I love every time an old pinball machine gets saved. And some of these pinball machines that Cary he gets, they're not in the best shape, and I mean, he shares how he restores these machines, and we're watching 5, 6, 8 different episodes, and I mean, it ends up with great pins. I really like it. He's a helpful guy. I mean, you can ask him all sort of stuff, and he will help. He's down to earth. He's believable. I mean, he's just believable. Just I don't know. I like something about that guy. I can't tell you what it is, but there's just something. So yeah, Cary Hardy, great guy. He shares some of my videos, and I really appreciate it because we just share pinball happiness and get out to more and more people. It's just great, man. So go in and search Cary Hardy, his pinball show. I'm gonna put a link, of course, on the description so you can see who it is. Start with his restoration videos. They are amazing, guys. So yeah, Cary, such a nice guy. The next one, number 4. It's an odd one, guys. It's an odd one because I just want to mention Pinside. Now, I've been into pinball for many years, okay? Before Pinside. Pinside was, for me, it was a really great place to be. But for the last years, I'm not drawn into going to the forum because when I read negativity, I feel like I get negative, and I just don't like that. So I'm not drawn into that part that much anymore. But if you need some help for repair, it's the best place to ask for help. So many great guys that will help you. And another thing, when I want to buy a pinball machine, I think one of the best places to search information is, again, Pinside. Search for the pinball machine and go in and read reviews. They're great reviews, people's opinions. Now, the newest games, when people buy the limited editions, they just give their pinball machines 10 points, 10 out of 10 in everything, just to get that up in, top 10 list. They're not interesting. But if you want to buy a Congo from 1996, go in and read what people think, the owners, or the people that sold the game, or the people that wants the game, the people that grew up with that game. Great stuff in there. I use it for that. So yeah, want to put it in there. Number 5 on this top 5 list. Number 5 is Kaneda's Pinball Podcast. My man Chris. I mean, as Chris's wife says, you either love him or hate him. There is no middle ground. There is no bathroom. It's not a tumor. It's not. Yeah, guys, Kaneda makes absolutely the number 1 pinball podcast show. He's not that usually pinball playing guy. He's a bit different. Usually ugly guys, as I said earlier, ugly guys are hiding behind their microphones. Yeah, my microphone's on. But this is a big buffy guy. He's just a non-pinball player looking guy. He works out, he's energetic, or what's it called, and he's straight to the point. I mean, he's energetic, he talks fast, everything just flows really nice. And the reason I'm saying that he's just going straight to the point is when he starts a podcast, you don't need to fast forward 10 minutes. From the first minute, that's what I like about this guy. From the first minute, he starts talking about pinball. I really like that, and I hope others can learn from this. It's such a great thing to have. I listen to him when I have long rides in my car. Great pinball show. And as I said, you either love him or hate him. And I'm gonna tell you, some people have problem with Kaneda. Okay, I have no problem with no one in the pinball industry. Love you guys. I'm gonna tell you why Kaneda is like he is. Why some people doesn't like him. And that is Kaneda, Chris, is half Sicilian, which is so great. I grew up with two friends, two brothers of mine, two Robert De Niro friends, Sicilian guys. I just still, after so many years, I just love them the way they are. They're special. These two Sicilian friends I have, they're really special, but they're just great in their way. And I see Kaneda in them. Yeah, again, I grew up with this type, so yeah, it is what it is. I could actually put in number 6, because number 6, it could be unofficial number 6, Pinball Entertainment. It could be a company that entertains us a lot. And that company is called Deep Root. Saying all sort of fun stuff is just an honorable mention. Just a fun entertainment company, says all sort of fun stuff, and it's so fun to watch and read about and listen to. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. So on an unofficial number 6. But one thing I want to mention, one thing that beats every video, every podcast, every forum, everything, and that I have to mention this. This is the best place to be. Okay. Some of you guys will argue, but I'm telling you, try it out. Okay. It's live show on Facebook with Kaneda. It's not because of it's Kaneda. Okay. It's a live show at Kaneda's Facebook page, and it's just the best ever. It's unedited. It's pure. It's what's going on right now. Every time something comes up from a pinball company, something is happening. We're getting this bling. Kaneda is on. This is the topic. If I have time, I go in there. And Kaneda have some knowledge, and he reads about some news that's going on right now. And if you are in there, you can go in and right there on that live show and, contribute with your knowledge or your questions. And that show can, he can make 2, 3, 4 live shows in a day. He's hiding from his wife because he just became a dad, so I don't think they have that much time. We all know how it is to have children. But when that live shows comes on, I like Kaneda's Facebook live shows 1,000 times more than his podcast channel, because it's raw, it's unedited, it's just right on, man. Love that stuff. So if you're into stuff like that, if you can overcome the half Sicilian in that guy, I think is the best live place. I know some people says he talked too much about his Twippy wins and stuff like that. Let him do what he wants to do. That's not important. The important part is with his live stream, he puts us all together. I know what's his called? Dead Catch? What's his? Jack Danger, yeah. He makes these live streams, which is great on Twitch or Twippy. I don't know. I don't see them. When he uploads some clips on YouTube, I enjoy them. Of course, he puts so much in it, and I think he will win the Twippies every year. Kaneda makes these with no pinballs, nothing to look. You can look at Kaneda's face, but no pinball, no games, nothing. But it puts Kaneda people together, and I actually want to thank him for that in this video. It's just great. So I hope that you will join there and also see me in there. Retro Django, he's writing something. So this is my top 5 list, and number 6 with Deep Roots, funny stuff, and number 7 with that live show. But yeah, official top 5 list, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you use the same channels as me? Get your positive fun on with these podcasts and YouTube videos, or do you disagree? Should I check out some other people, some other YouTubers, things that I don't know of? Just share your information, your knowledge, what you use, what you like, what you don't like, and let's argue or be what's it called? Agree with each other, or what's it called? I don't know. Just share the information. That could be great, man. So I want to say thank you for listening, and I hope if you don't know some of these channels, you will go in and check them out, because trust me, they're all great in their own ways. Okay, have a great day out there. Bye. It's not a tumor. It's not.